Welcome everyone. I'm delighted today to introduce you to a very talented artist, Savannah Kylie Laird from Melbourne, Australia, the designer and artist of our Santa Claus Peaceschool.com symbol. It's the cool way to get your peace face on. Welcome, Savannah.
Thank you for having me.
Savannah, tell us about the rainbow face and why you chose the colours and what do they represent to you?
Well, I think that it was important to incorporate the diversity of the world. So I thought all of the colours kind of represent all the races, kind of shapes and sizes, and I don't think that any of the colours kind of clash, and I think it's just all the classic rainbow colours. And I think it just kind of works really well together.
And I love how you describe that it's embracing everyone, because that's exactly what we want to do. And I love the heart with the peace symbol on the end of the Santa hat. So can you tell us about that image too?
Yeah, I thought that it was important to incorporate the love heart to kind of represent acceptance for all, basically.
And I love the colour that you've done it in too. Was there a particular reason?
I just kind of thought, just with kind of classic Santa hats, how they have a bell at the end. I just thought that the grey kind of pulls it all together. I thought that making it gold might clash with the yellow in it. And so I thought it was just nice that they were just all different colours, again, to represent diversity, basically.
Well, I love how you've turned the bell into a heart. It's absolutely beautiful and it's just perfect and it's unique. What's the feeling that you get when you look at the image and what does it say to you?
I think it's just very welcoming, happy, vibrant, nothing mean about it. I guess it's just like very welcoming.
Yeah, I just love looking at it. It makes me feel happy.
Yeah.
Is there anything else, Savannah, that you'd like to share with us about the image and how you came to put it together? Anything at all you'd like to share?
Well, I did a couple of different things to start with. Like the first design I did, I made the face so that it was just yellow and green to kind of represent that you came from Australia, but then you kind of got back to me saying that that's not necessarily important and that you wanted just in general a more like diverse thing. So then I think I got suggested to do just like a red and yellow together, and I did that, and I thought that that still kind of looked like a flag. So then I just kind of experimented with colour, and then the more different colours I added to it, I thought the better, and then it just kind of all eventually clicked together, and I was really happy with it.
I must say that working with you was so easy, and sometimes I'm sure you must find as an artist that sometimes people may not know 100% what they're trying to communicate, but I have to say that you understood perfectly what I was getting at, and then it came together so quickly and represented everything that I wanted. And I have to say, I was just absolutely stoked at what you came up with. And now, and people will be able to go to the website of this school, the Santa Claus Peace School, and you'll be able to come and get peace-faced with us. And that's just a little fun way of transposing the peace symbol onto our faces to represent really, I guess, a new movement in the world. It's going to be a lot of fun for everyone. So come to Santa Claus Peace School, where you're going to learn some fantastic secrets to inner happiness and inner peace and make your life really rock. Thank you so much, Savannah, for coming on today. But before we go, for our listeners, can you tell us about your work and what you offer and how they can get in touch with you if they'd like some work done for their website or project or whatever else that you offer apart from logos?
Yeah, sure. I actually specialise in portrait drawing. I can do a lot of things. I can work with paint, but right now I kind of work with grey lead and charcoal. Do quite a lot of client work where they, like, for gifts and things that they get for friends and family. And I'm about to get a website, but probably the best way to get in contact with me would be Instagram, because my website link will be posted on that. And my Instagram is @Laird's, LAIRDS.
Well, for all of those that will see the vodcast, I'll have that typed up on a slide and you'll be able to see that right now. And I highly encourage that you do go over and have a look at Savannah's work, because she is a very talented artist. And, you know, if you want something special for someone in your life and just celebrate their life, what a great way with a portrait. That sounds awesome. And especially for those hard to buy people.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's the turnaround? How does it work, Savannah, if they would like to have a portrait? Can they send you a photo? How does it all work?
Yeah, I work from photos, so generally talk with the person and just visualize what they want, and they send me a photo, and then I just work from that, and then sometimes I send progress photos to make sure that they're happy with how it's going, and I always just try and make the customer as happy as I can, and by the end they are so happy, so it's just really rewarding.
Well, absolutely, because I can certainly vouch for that. Very rewarding. Is there anything else you'd like to share with our listeners that you do?
I think for now I'm kind of sticking to portraits, but I guess I am. I mean, I guess it really depends on what the person themselves wants. So sometimes, like, I'm pretty much open to doing a lot of things and just kind of discussing what they want and then kind of getting back to them if I can do that at the moment or not. So I'm always happy to take any kind of requests and just talk through them.
Fantastic. That sounds great. And for all of our friends that are listening today that are in Melbourne, Australia, I say, or actually anywhere in Australia for that matter, I would say support local artists.
Planning on making it a lot easier for people overseas, like kind of setting up a shop so that it's easy to like send it off to like basically anywhere, and yeah.
Fantastic. That sounds great. Well, I think what an awesome gift for anybody, because it's a special thing to have a portrait, and especially by an artist. That's something you'll treasure forever. Did you want to give people listening an idea of the range of costing for a portrait?
I would usually say for a standard portrait, I charge about $60, and that's just for like one face on an A3 sheet. A lot of people actually want like couples in photos, so I just kind of charge accordingly to how many people they want and different details they want in it. But yeah, standard is about $60.
Great. And Savannah, can I ask, do you do images that can be also transposed onto items like t-shirts, mugs, that sort of thing?
Sure.
Fantastic. So basically, if everyone just keeps an eye out on your Instagram.
Yeah.
That sounds great. Thank you, Savannah.
Thank you. Thank you.
And remember, everyone, to get your peace face on with us at www.santaclauspeaceschool.com. And we'd like to remind everyone, come on over to Facebook, look up Santa Claus Peace Council and like the page. We'd love you to support this wonderful, wonderful Peace Village initiative in the world. And special thanks to our friends Whack Magic for the awesome Santa Claus song that you're listening to, and you can purchase it at iTunes.